So this is a Bailey Ranger 510-4. Going to take you around the van and show you how it operates. The hitch up procedure, we've got a separate video for this that I'll be sending through to you. Haven't got a car here at the moment to hook up the car. So like I said, the hookup procedure, we'll go through that in a separate video and how to hook up to the car. In the front of the van, you've got a gas bottle with your gas valve on top, reverse thread fitment going to the bottle itself. You've got a gas shut-off valve down the side here. You just need to turn that round to there to turn the gas supply off. And you've also got your leg winder in the front locker as well. You can put 2 bottles in here if you wish to. Maximum of 2 6-kilogram propane bottles is what you need on what you should carry on the van. On this side of the front, you've got your wind down leg, so the bar in the front will allow you to wind down each leg as you go around the caravan. That's both front legs and the 2 back ones. Coming down the side of the van, you've got your gas flue for the heating and hot water system. Remove the cover, and that's the flue for letting out the gas when you are running the van on gas. We do advise you to get into a habit of taking that off whenever you're using the caravan on site. Next up, we've got the water pump. So the water pump pushes into the side of the van, as you can see here, and the pump end drops into the ack roll. You would make sure this is completely full before you start filling the water system. I've actually already filled the water system, but I'm going to walk you through it when I go inside the van. This tank here is the flush tank for the toilet system. It takes 3.5 litres of water and a cap full of the pink fluid. In the bottom here, you've got your toilet waste cassette. So you pull up the handle just here. And the toilet cassette's actually been opened up inside at the moment. So you'd release it by pulling up the handle at the bottom. You've got a waste neck here for tipping away the waste from the toilet itself. And this takes 1 litre of water and a cap full of the blue fluid before use. At the back of the van, again, you've got each wind down leg on both sides. And one thing I forgot to show on this side of the van is, or on the back of the van, on this side of the van, are the 2 drain down pipes which are just there. So they're the 2 grey pipes that will push into the side of the van and they'll drop down into your waste master waste tank itself. Coming down this side of the van, behind the door, you've got your fridge vents. So the vents there are actually for the fridge system. So when the van's running on gas or when the fridge is running, it actually puts the hot air outside of the van instead of keeping it inside. Then got your battery box with quick release terminals on top. You just literally pull up the red cap or the blue cap and that will release the terminal connections on the battery. You've then got your mains power lead coming into the side of the van, so you'll connect that to the side you're on, connect to the van. And on the side of the front, you've just got your other wind down leg. So we're going to go inside the van now. I'll demonstrate to you how the inside works. So the first thing you're going to do when you come into the van is turn on your main power, which is on this bottom switch just here. So that's your master power switch. As you can see, when I turn the power off, everything goes off, and when I turn it on, all of the lights come on. You've got your awning light for the outside of the caravan, your internal lights on and off, and your battery voltmeter at the top here. The first thing you're going to need to do is fill the water system. So you're going to come underneath the seat with the ack roll connected on the outside, and the yellow drain down valve that you see just there, just here in the video, is actually parallel with the floor at the moment. That's because the water system is already filled. Before you'd fill the water system, what you do is you'd actually open all the taps up on the hot side, make sure that valve is in the position it's in now, and then you can come over to your control panel. So you'd open all the taps up just like that. As you can see, the water system's full at the moment. You'd open them all up. That's all the way open. Then turn your water pump on, and you'd let the water come through the taps until basically you've got water coming out of every tap completely like you have now. The same in the bathroom and with the shower just there. Fortunately, I can't hold the shower door open. I've only got one hand free, but the shower will also run the water through. You'll also run the water through the shower, so you've got a continuous water supply coming through. At that point, you can start thinking about warming the water on board the caravan. So down here, just on the floor down here. Let me just set this up so I can video it. You've got your electric water heater just here, so a bit like some boilers that you have in the house. You'll need to turn that on to warm the water system on electric. That will take the water up to around 40 degrees. On this side here, you've got a second switch, and this is the gas operation. As you can see, there's a little gas symbol just there. You turn the outside dial round to the flame, and that'll ignite the gas system, the hot water system on gas. When you are running it on gas, you can control the temperature of the water between 30 and 70 degrees of water temperature. If you want to turn the gas supply back off, you turn the dial back round, and that will turn off the gas supply to the water heater itself. When you've finished with the caravan on site, you'd go to each tap on board the caravan. You'd open up each tap in the central position, so halfway between the hot and the cold. You'd turn the water pump off, and you'd do the same with the taps in the shower and bathroom. So again, as you can see, I've opened up the tap there in the central position, and the same with the shower in the bathroom. And at that point, once you've got all the taps open, you can actually drain the water system down when you're done on site with the caravan. So all you'd simply do is just come underneath the seat down here, put your hand down here, open up the water valve, and that will drain the water system down. Next up, we're going to go to the cooker, just to show you how the cooker works, or show you it all working, should I say. There is no igniter on this, so I am actually using a lighter to light it. So you've got gas just there, and a bit of singe finger to go with it. I would advise you get one of the long style lighters rather than one of these short ones. You will catch the hairs on the back of your hand. Another one lit. And then all your hob rings lit. You'd never shut down the glass lid until the hob has completely cooled down, so I'm going to leave that open for now, but you can see everything is working as it should there. Next up, we're going to go to the grill, which works again very much like a household grill. I'm just going to try and show you it ignited if I can. You can see it's still operating. Let's put the camera up there for a second. And as you can just about see there, the the grill is working as it should do. And as you can see there, I've ignited the oven to show you that is working as well. Turn that off now so it cools down. The next thing we're going to go to is the heating system. So you can run the heating system on gas. You have actually got a pilot light in this window down here around a 45 degree angle. A little bit hard to show you on the video, but I will try to so you can see it is working. Just going to get that ignited up. And hopefully you can see just through that window there a blue flame, which means the heating system is ignited on gas. You can control the temperature on top once you've got it ignited, but when you are trying to ignite it, you'll need to hold down the gas valve between 10 and 9 on the dial. We'll turn that back off. If you want to use a blown air heating, you can use that on gas or electric, and what you can do is you can put it onto blown air just here, so the air comes out the fans around the van just there. If you want the heat to come out the front of the heater, you'll have it on the dot in the centre, and it'll come out the front. And the A on the right hand side is ambient, so it cuts in and out with the thermostat on the caravan. If you want to use the heating system on electric, you'll have the switch on up here, as you can see. So you'll have electric heating on. Then you can come to the dial up here. You basically got 500, 1000 and 2000 watts. So depending on what power supply you are getting from the site you're on, you'll be able to control the temperature or the power supply on the dial just on the outside. And then you can control the temperature of the heater on the dial on the inside. To turn the heating off, you'll spin the dial round to the 0 position. In the back of the van, the toilet system, you've got an electric hand pump on top, so you just pump the handle up and down. And then you have the grey waste flap here, on this side, sorry, that allows the waste to go down inside the waste cassette underneath the van. If you have any further questions on the Bailey Ranger 510-4, please do give me a call here at the Caravan Company and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much. Bye bye.